What is up everyone, Barricade here and bringing you guys my review of Dragon Ball Super Episode 20. Overall, this episode was pretty much yet another introductory episode bringing up, Resurrection F. And, we've kind of already seen this whole story, but there is a lot of key differences in this version of Resurrection F that I really hope leads into a better version of the fight, because the movie was amazing to me. That I'm not denying that. I love that movie. But if we can get an even better fight in Super, that would be awesome, because the fight between Goku and Beerus was so much better in Super than it was in the movie. So if we can get that same type of difference, that would be amazing. But the main differences I noticed is that they did with this version. Well, one major difference is that they showed that the guy, I believe his name was Tagoma, in the movie, Frieza kills him. Frieza basically just kills him because he says, why are we going to go after the Saiyans that defeated you? Maybe you should think twice. Kind of like second guessing Frieza's power. And Frieza immediately kills him. But in this version, instead, he just shoots him with a few beams, hurts him really bad, but that's it. And then later we find out that in the actual battle on Earth, he's still there. He's actually alive still. Frieza didn't kill him. So I don't know what major differences he's going to make for the actual battle between all the heroes against all of Frieza's men and all that. But obviously he's gonna make some type of difference, because I think that was kind of weird, and they never really explained it in the movie, and they probably won't explain it in this. Is that one guy that looks like a devil? I kind of can't remember his name right now. They say that his power kind of matches like Zarbon's and Midoriya's, but yet he's able to take on Piccolo in the movie. And Piccolo is like far above what Frieza originally was, and kind of is around Cell's level, around there, and yet he's able to kind of give Piccolo a good fight. I mean, it could just be that he trained, what I mean? If Frieza can jump from where he was all the way to God level against Goku and Vegeta, it's not too much to think that, maybe if this guy somehow trained or did some type of weird training with Frieza, that he would be, around Cell level or so. Kind of silly, that they jumped that much in power, but at least they should at least explain that. I thought it was kind of weird how, they stated that he's pretty much around Zarbon, the Doria level, and yet out of nowhere he's keeping up with Piccolo. And I doubt Super's going to change that, but I kind of wish they would at least explain. And then, later, during that part, actually, we see the same exact thing where Frieza says that he never trained his whole life and that he was told not to fight Beerus or Boo, and pretty much he's happy that Goku got stronger in a way because it makes him have to get stronger. So they pretty much, he trains or whatever, he says once again, it's 4 months, and then we get to go to the other part where we see Goku and Vegeta training with Whis on, Beerus's planet. And the thing that was actually really cool about that is we got a little more insight on their training. I'm pretty sure that scene was actually before they became Super Saiyan God Super Saiyans, due to the fact that while they're fighting, you see like a little bit of ki come out of them, and Whis says something kind of strange. I gotta admit, it's a little strange. We've never seen that in the series, but I guess it's something you can do. Whis basically tells Goku and Vegeta, raise your ki only within your body to avoid alerting your opponents. So basically they can raise their ki now to a way that doesn't alert who they're fighting. So they can pretty much control their full power, but in a way that doesn't, let other opponents sense them, which is pretty crazy. I don't know if that just means that that's something they can do, or maybe it's because something that's exclusive to God Ki or what, but pretty much they can use that, their ki in a way that pretty much doesn't let any other opponents sense them, even though they're using their full power, which is pretty interesting. I really wonder if that's just something to do with God Ki, maybe. Something like that would have been super amazing back in the day when they really needed to hide their power, like when they're on Namek. So for them to just randomly be able to do it is kind of weird, but also pretty awesome. And then while they're fighting, we see that they actually exchange fists. They both punch each other's fists together, and then you see like a weird sense of blue energy come out. So I'm guessing that's probably when they're first learning their God Ki, and probably eventually going to learn how to become Super Saiyan God Super Saiyans. I really hope that they actually show the transformation, but I don't think they are. I think they're just going to show straight from that to when they're fighting Frieza. But I wish they would actually show it, or at least explain how that form works, because there's still big debate going on about whether the original God form or Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan is stronger. And personally, I think Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan is stronger. It just makes more sense to me. But I wish they would actually just fully define that and fully conclude that so people can just stop talking about it because it's annoying hearing that debate, honestly. And then obviously we see the other scenes where Jaco arrives, and actually that scene was pretty funny because he's like, we didn't get to see him interact with Goten and Trunks in the movie, but yet, with this version, they're actually there, and he even actually gets scared of them. Like he's like, oh, stupid kids or whatever, but then the second he finds out that they're Saiyans, he's like, oh, it's okay if they're in my spaceship. Like he doesn't actually even care anymore. Like he's just like, I do not want to piss off these kids. They're actually Saiyans. No thanks. Like he doesn't want to mess with them at all. And then, obviously the part where uh, Krillin shaves his head and, pretty much tells 18 to stay home and watch over their daughter. And then it shows them meeting up to basically go up to the scene where they are about to fight Frieza's men and all of that. So, it's just going to be kind of just another retelling of Resurrection F, except this version is going to be a little bit different because that guy Tagoma is still alive. I actually wonder how much of a difference that's going to make. Like, in the movie, Gohan had to turn into a Super Saiyan to beat that red devil looking guy, and it makes me wonder how strong this guy's gonna be if he, like he must have trained or something too to get stronger. I just want to know what a big of a difference he makes, because he's just kind of a random character and they killed him off in the movie, but yeah, he's still alive, and I really hope it's actually for a good reason and not that he's just gonna be in another 2-second scene and then get killed again. But overall, this series is panning out pretty dang good. I like it. I just really can't wait to after the whole resurrection arc and all that, because we already seen all this. We saw this in the first movie and the second movie, and we're still kind of just getting the same story again. And while I like it, I obviously love this series and I'm loving the movies and this anime, but I still want something new. I want something after this. So, I really hope that it's only maybe like an episode or two after this of, more of Resurrection F. And then after that, boom, we get something new. Because in the manga, there's actually a new arc where basically Beerus and his brother Champa have a tournament between their strongest fighters in each of their universes. So basically, Goku's going to be in another tournament against strong fighters from Champa's universe. So that's going to be really interesting, and I really want to see that. But until then, we're still kind of just getting more Resurrection F. But overall, I still like the series, and I can't wait for those, future episodes. But anyways, guys, if you guys like this video, please definitely hit that like button, subscribe, and tell me what you guys think about Dragon Ball Super so far. Overall, I like the series, and I can't wait for the new arcs. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and take it easy. Thanks for watching this video. If you want to see my most recent Gears of War video, hit that link on the left. If you want to see my most recent Dragon Ball video, hit that link on the right. Thanks for watching, guys.